I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? They see me as master, Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me, not as elf, but as Dova. Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel the power of your Thum. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal, even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokeen. Would you stop the next world from being born? was a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no, I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Return it here to the Tid Achran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Achran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel no dragon rend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Vomindok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time, perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihorn, they would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran, incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power, you have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your Sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare? Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Thaim, or Yol? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi, where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Thaim. It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? It is called. That is Fus. Let its meaning. Drem Yolok. Greetings. Lok Thum.
Nok Bakum! Nok Bakum! Nok Bakum! Nok Bakum! Nok Bakum!
Nok Bakum! So, you spoke to Parthenax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Such blasphemy. Take your question to the College of Winterhold. They may be able to help you. Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable. Their whole lives. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil. The Blades, they carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. And now, they will do it again. With your help. That may be what you were here for, Dragonborn. But stopping Alduin is one thing. Helping you wipe out dragons again is quite another. Dragons are part of the natural order of the world. The Blades thought to change the order to suit themselves by wiping out the dragons. But again, we see that the natural order will be restored one way or another. Perhaps we would have dragon allies against Alduin if the ancient Blades had not acted so arrogantly. Sky, guard you. Or Dovahkiin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Carrying a little too much?
If Ellen knew where I was standing right now, she'd fall right out of her robes. Ugh. Oh dear. That's an image I didn't need in my head.
Might be time to get rid of some junk. We've come too far to turn back now. Are you giving me wine? Okay.
I swear you could tell me the sky is green and I'd believe you.
Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on... Ah, indeed. There's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in your local bookshop. I'm sure you'll manage, though. Very good.
What is it? If they had their way, think about it. No, trust me, there is no need to be afraid. The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly great for recruitment. But we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the Blades, someday. If you find anyone you think would make a good recruit, I can certainly take a look at them. Remember though, being a Blade is a lifelong commitment. Their loyalty has to be with us once they're in.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in. Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it. How can anyone forget wards? Every mage in this college regularly uses wards for practice. They have become essential to any mage working in dangerous situations. They are counted upon every bit as much as candlelight or invisibility. But more importantly, wards have saved lives. This is a simple fact. Until next time. Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic. Just because I don't fit in here is no reason for others to ridicule me behind my back. Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects. Simply barbaric. Greetings.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. If you can't, perhaps Urag has a book you can read. My pleasure. I'm sure you can figure it out. No, I can't. I have enough to keep me busy. View it as a chance to hone your craft.
Welcome to the college. Very well. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. It's a place to study and practice magic freely. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absent. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my... Day-to-day operations are my responsibility, which means if you become a problem, you get sent to me. Feralda or Finis, perhaps. Mine is not a popular position, but someone needs to keep things running smoothly around here. Very well. Like it or not, this college is a direct influence on the public's impressions of magic and those that use it. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Yes, just a brief overview of our facilities. Are you ready? I see. Well, please let me know when you are.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. Trust like that is not freely given. You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise, hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about? Wait. Are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. Wrote more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Archmagus Shalador had an understanding of magic that surpassed almost any of either his age or ours. Here at the college, there is an ongoing effort to research his work. He is most remembered for his great maze of Labyrinthian, said to hold Glamouril, or the secret of life. We are always searching for more of Shalador's writings, in an attempt to understand both our knowledge of the man and magic in general. What is interesting is that it appears he was incredibly prolific, writing on a diverse array of subjects. An array so great, in fact, that it remains a source of curiosity. The few of his works that have been recovered suggest that he had an understanding of magic and the world that few have ever achieved. All right, then.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful.
What do you think you're doing? All right, then.
Speak.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. Unfortunately, I doubt it. It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards, but they may be able to help you. Mirabelle does a fine job as master. Still, there's always room for improvement. I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, let me give you a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it. You need something you're not officially supposed to have? You come see me. You tell anyone that I told you, and I'll fry you from the inside out. Got it? Good. There are some experiments the college frowns on. Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds. There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them, of course. Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off-limits. I've spent a long time building up a list of contacts for goods from all over Tamriel. If you ever need something, especially something hard to come by, let me know. Till next time. If you ever need something, especially something... Shh! All right, let's not overdo it. Meet me in my I've spent a long time building up a list of contacts for goods from all over Tamriel.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. Mirabelle will be waiting.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Come quietly, or by order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Skyrim has no use for your kind.
I don't know what the heck I did.
That's all you've got?
Stupid dog. Now you're going to pay. Just a scratch. I've been wounded worse by better.
By the gods! Someone do something!
It's no use hunting in this weather. Oh, my men and I are sailors. We hunt and fish, porker, trading from time to time. Anything to gather supplies for our town when the ice allows it. Life out here is harsh, but we give it our best. I'm not one of those types of traders. I mostly take, without the giving. Now, before you say anything, it's a matter of survival. It's all supplies for the town, you see. If you really want to do some trading, you should talk to Berna. She doesn't have much, but she has more than I have. Good hunting.
What a waste.
Damn it. Damn. Well, my stamina's back.
I swear you could tell me the sky is green and I'd believe you.
Why are you all still standing here? I know why.
Mara's blessing should favor both of us. Your healing touch should be quite beneficial. Careful now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hold on. What was that?
Here we go again.
Is it something I said?
You think you can kill me? Go ahead and
So majestic! Give up while you still can.
sure about this.
Jeez, you're huge.
My God, you're an ugly one. No, still unfix that.
Breathe your heart.
He'll make you beg for mercy. I give
I've
you no.
suffered worse than you. You haven't met my father.
Watch out for his breath. It smells. Ow!
I hope you made your peace.
I thought Argonians more fearsome than you.
Let's get you patched up.
I thought Argonians more fearsome than you.
I like a challenge.
Think you're tough?
I thought Argonians more fearsome than you.
This is not our last battle.
Not done. Not yet.
I've suffered worse than you. You haven't met my father.
Jesus.
You're done for. Don't die on
I've
me.
suffered worse than you. You haven't met my father. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Right? Right.
You're not going to last.
I've suffered worse than you. You haven't met my father.
You're not here.
I fought Argonians more fearsome than you.
Too bad you'll die soon.
You're tougher than the others.
You should go.
Hide all you want.
For the blades!
Who's
Damn you!
Your mother can't save you now. Show yourself.
Let's get this over
We'll
We'll try to make it quick.
Haven't met my father.
kill them in the dance.
You're not all that. Here. Just
Who's mother can't save you now.
You're not winning this one.
I fought Argonians more fearsome than you.
You'll die today. How does that feel?
Oh, he got me.
Scream louder. Mother can't save you now.
Is that all you've got?
Looking a little bit there.
I got you.
Close call. Whistle rounds.
You are going to regret this. You'll see.
I fought Argonians more fearsome than you.
Where'd you go?
go.
I'm incredibly patient.
Damn. That's not full. Yeah, fast travel. On. Ramp gen is off. You gonna respond?
Discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which, by long tradition, the elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me, not as elf, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda.
I think it's the sound
You
of the
would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, You seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin comate tea, but I do not know the Thum you seek. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragon. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born?
If you feel the ground shake, run. It's the world trying to swallow us. Just kidding. Or am I?
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it, but you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongue. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragon-Rend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain? It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalam. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zophar Suryek. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was. shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no, I know little of what has... You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you. Return. You will see. They were mighty. I warned them. I was far. It was said. I meditate. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? It is called... That is Fus, which calls... That is fine, which calls in your... Think of this as the fire build. Dremyolok, greetings. Lok Thum.
Did he tell you what you wanted to know? So be it. We have never... They may be able to tell you something about the... Such blasphemies are the calling of mages. Take your question to the College of Winterhold. Perhaps... Have you... If the world is meant to end, it was their whole... When you learn a shout, in order to learn and use this shout, they carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. And now, they will do it again. With your help. Breath and focus.
Yeah? Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research.
I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them. As a matter of fact, there are immense... He holed himself up in Labyrinthian. Since then, I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can trust like that is not freely given.
Do you think the guards would play along if we started a snowball fight with them?
Fight well.
I kind
Good
of
to
want
see
to
you.
find out.
Greetings.
What are you looking at? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? You think that even if it would be kept under the highest security, what about... I'll bring... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and You need... Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine. I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If art made here, he is... We are always searching for more of shallow... What is... And the few of his works that have been... Art here, he is... We are always searching for more of Shalador's writing. Not... Is it? While stories have persisted since the First Era, none have ever confirmed the existence of this Glamouril, or its purpose or function. Until next...
Welcome to the college. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
You know what we should do? Take a book from every bookshelf and move it to a different one.
You consider restoration a valid school of... Good. No, it can make life... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Well, but I'm quite aware of how they have... but more importantly, wards have saved lives. This is a simple fact. All right, then.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on... You are... Disrupt my arc. Now, do you require assistance? We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north. He said he found... haven't heard from him since.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone
You can see...
tell you otherwise.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. Well, yes. In fact, I studied the existence of so-called doom... Many are... While there is no direct evidence of this, at present, there's no... The writings from that period, including those of It's such a fascinating subject. They can... There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. There may be the various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become very well. Return the... Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without Use the gloves to clear the focal points. Return to me when you have finished. I thought I made this rather clear. They say, illusion really. Not, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
You ready?
Let's see. Your magic holds up against a true You fall down in Prove me first. Keep your claws to yourself.
Give up while you still can.
Goes up against a true sorcerer. Excellent. We didn't die. Good. Oh, no, you don't. Not bad at all.
The unicorn is up here. Or is the unicorn? Wrong way, up that.
Katana's going to get you.
Here they come. Good job.
Usually this is the biggest mistake he'll ever make.
Going to enjoy killing you.
Even there. Never be alone.
Mana's blessing should
Remarkable
favor
flames.
locals. Your healing touch should be quite beneficial.
I'm freezing my ears off. Could we find
Have you
someplace
noticed
warm?
there are no temples dedicated to Julianos or Xenophar out here in Skyrim? Wonder
Nice
why.
weapons up here.
We've come too far to turn back now. Got something for me? Okay.
Backpacks. You don't have a backpack.
We're past the point of return. Are you feeling all right? Got something for me? Okay. Greetings.
Have one.
Right on.
Ugh, what a mess. Oh look, another corpse. Your work, I presume?
I don't have time for this.
Excellent! We didn't die. Good.
Septimus Cygnus is a mouthful. Fun to say, though.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. Dig. Dig, Dwemer in the beyond.
Gods.
I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. Septimus is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
This is so far from everything.
The warp of air, the weft of time. Then the madness begins. How long will it be sung? My feet were set upon the rock, but it turned to mud and drew me down. It licked the panes and smokes the glass. But I'll rise to your depths, and I'll know your lost unknown. The ice entombs them. To harness the Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening. I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession. Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Oftand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you, two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mzark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings? To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more. You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins. Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart. The heart of a god. The heart of you and me. But it was hidden away. Not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
Transport you guys.
Hi there. Right on.
Smells like a mixture of all sorts of things. You're really hurting, aren't you?
I told you I'd take care of you. Is it food? Off we go.
You know, when I said I wanted to get close, I really had something else in mind.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. I have a letter here from
Maybe
Quintus
we could go
Navale
find the
in
tavern.
Windhelm. He
I'd
said it was
kill
urgent.
for some rot meth
Looks
right
like that's
now.
it. Got to go.
Hello? Oh, hey?
You are mastering the art of relaxation.
So, Faendal, is it?
Greetings, Sister Elf. Good to see a familiar face so far from home.
I am not your sister, salad eater. I know you spend your days chopping wood.
This home may be
So
small,
don't even try
but
to
that's
compare.
part.
To
Charm.
yourself.
Look, I...
Don't. Save it for Ifrey.
I love the feeling of being home.
Gonna call it here, guys. I gotta get some sleep, but I'll be back to continue this tomorrow. Go get that unicorn and go to Blackreach.